Hi, everybody. This is Vince with Listings to Leads, and thanks for taking a couple minutes to learn about our recruiting platform. You may have used it in the past. You may have seen it. You may have heard about it, but we actually just put a new refresh on it. It looks really great. We've added some functionality. So I want to kind of show you what we've got here. So first of all, this is our public website, right? And you know by now that we provide a lot of really powerful tools for your agents to use, whether they have listings or whether they don't have listings. We've got a really strong presence in social media, in landing pages, in getting seller leads with home valuations, and all kinds of other tools. So there's a lot of technology that Listings provides, and with that, we want to help you showcase that technology so that you can sort of, entice agents over. You want to grow your business and getting more agents into your shop. And one of the things that a lot of agents are interested in is what kind of technology do you have to help me grow and be competitive in the space, right? And so that's we certainly have a lot that can help agents. And so we've created a platform to help you kind of leverage listings to leads, right? To talk about that in a really simple way. And so let's talk about it in sort of two ways. First of all, when you're logged into your account, there's a dashboard, right? And I'll show you what this looks like and how it works in a bit. You can see leads that you capture from this tool here. And then there's some settings that I'll show you in a little bit as well. But so you've got a dashboard here where you sort of do your work. And then you've got a public site, right? And this looks a lot like our public site because we are talking about the same technologies. But on this site, it's all branded to you. And you'll notice here that one of our clients, this is an actual live clients page, they had already some YouTube content that they wanted to leverage. So we're able to take that. We've given you the ability to snap that in so that you can get your particular story out. These panels here are all, you can edit them and I'll show you where, but you don't need to edit them. We just made it available for you. We've written all this content and made sure that it's all correct so that it's talking about, each particular kind of technology. One thing I want you to know is that there's a green button on every section, right? Whether we're talking, about new construction, social media, or whatever we're talking about, landing pages for every listing. Learn more now means that if somebody clicks that, you're going to get their name and email, right? So the key is, how do I get people to this website? It's talking about the technology that, we're providing to our agents. How do I let more agents know about the technology we're providing? And that is really when you log into your account. If you're using our recruiting platform, you'll have a tab up here that says recruiting. And then you're looking at all the technology. So all the technologies and all the topics that we've got sort of pre-built. We really recommend that you do this every 2 weeks. And what I mean by do this is go through this line from left to right every 2 weeks, right? Do this one and then come here, do the next one in 2 weeks. And then 2 weeks later, come and go through here. And there's really only a couple of functions that you need to do. And I'm going to show you how in just a second. But you'll notice that we're talking about all the technology. There is more than 1 year's worth of content at posting every 2 weeks. There's more than 1 year's content. So if you go through this year and you start again next year, I'm pretty sure not every one of your target agents has seen this. So it's really smart to just keep going out there every 2 weeks and saying, hey, here's some of the kinds of technology. And the more often they see it, that sooner or later they're going to have to talk to you if they're thinking about technology for their business. So let's kind of look at this section here, right? Virtual tours, and let's talk about, well, how do you go through a line? Well, first of all, notice you can turn it off or on. So maybe you don't want to be talking about whatever it is, right? Home value bots. You don't like home value bots. These are little chat bots on the home valuation pages, and for some reason you don't want to use it. You can just turn it off. You'll notice also that when I hover over here, that means I can actually change the order. So you may want to change the order for whatever reason. Again, it's not something that I recommend. We just made that technology available for you. It's pretty much good to go right out of the box. So what do? Really what it is there are sections, and these sections relate to these public sections, to these sections here. So every section that you see here with a Learn More button, that's what this is here, okay? And so there's a section, and you know now that that Learn More button is going to capture a lead for you, meaning an agent or a realtor, right? So how do you get people to that page? And how you do it is you use the invites that we built for you. And so when we've got social media invites, email invites, and blog invites. And whichever one you use, and you know if you want to use them all, you should use them all. It's going to drive the people that respond to that to this particular section, right? In this case, it's virtual tours, right? And so if you're sending out an email, or you put out a blog, or you've shared something about on social media about, hey, here's the kind of tools that we're using, and we're talking about virtual tours this week, well, they're going to land here. They're going to see just a little bit of information, right? And so what we're, just to sort of describe, we're going to give you a little bit of information here in an invite. You're going to click on it and land on our site here. And again, not a lot to read, but it's an invitation to learn more, and that learn more invitation is an email to you, and that's where you start the dialogue to talk about all the technology that you provide and all the other great value that you bring to you agents. So how do you do this, right? Well, first of all, there's a share button. You click on it, and let me do that again, and you'll see that it's automatically designed, and you'll actually set this up on your profile so that you're connected to your Facebook and LinkedIn accounts. This is what the language looks like. You can certainly modify this. You don't have to. It's very simple. And again, it's meant to have a nice graphic here, have a good short message here, a headline description. You can schedule it if you want to send it at a certain time, or you can post it right now. And that will be out on the internet. And from there, then we can, agents will see that, and you can boost it. If you, let's say you're posting that over to your business page, and now you want to boost it there. Well, now it is completely set up to get traffic and drive those people over to the public-facing website where we capture the lead. Over here, we've got an email button, and you might have a lot of agents in an email group, right? Maybe you've got them in your Gmail as like a little group. Maybe you've got a few thousand agents that are in MailChimp or Constant Contact. Either way, if you send this here, you're going to send it to yourself. If you copy it, you can paste it into MailChimp and all those fun things and blast it out there. And you'll kind of recognize what it is. It's a real simple message. You can edit it here. You can save whatever you edit, and then copy and send, and boom, that's how you get it out. If you're a blogger, and I know some of you are, same concept, right? Here you can copy the HTML, and you can edit it, and you can save it. So if you want to change this message for whatever reason, it does not need to be changed. It's ready to go. You can make a change, save, then copy, and go over to your blog and post it as a blog in your blog. So that's kind of it. Right? Social media, email, and blogs. You can edit the page here where it says edit section. That'll actually edit this section right here on the public website. We made it available. It actually is not necessary, but we just gave it to you in case somebody wants to make a change. Over here to the far right, if you click this and save a date, that's just for you to know that, hey, this is the date that I did it, right? And so that's kind of how that works. Pretty simple. We recommend that you start at the top and you just go through each line every 2 weeks, right? Hit these 3 buttons. If you're not a blogger, then it's just 2 buttons. You'll notice that there's a leads tab here. And of course, that's where your leads are going to be. There's also a settings page. And this you'll want to kind of look at. I showed you on the public side that this client here already had some YouTube content that they wanted to use, that they wanted to get out there. And so you just snap it right in, pretty easy. Copy the link on YouTube, paste it in, and then boom, it's embedded at the top of the page. Your branding is up here, your logo is up here. So this is really, a technology platform to talk about you and your office. Now you can customize things down here. Company info, you might have, clearly you're going to need to have an office account to work with us, right? To have this as part of your office account. But you might have different contact information. You might have different pages and things like that. And so this page here is different from your normal office profile. Lead links are something that are part of our main system for when we're marketing listings, but you might have links on your website that talk about some of the great things that you do for agents, right? So if you want to have those embedded in the emails and things like that, you can add a link there. And then also there's a place here for reviews. And so you might have reviews from other agents, and if you click add a review, you can sort of put stars. So this is a manual thing, right? And you can just say that this is who gave it to us and company, and this is what they said. So that other agents can hear what your current agents or what some of your clients are saying about you, okay? And so that's kind of it. It's pretty simple. There is a little magnifying glass, a little light bulb up here that says questions, and there's a support page specifically for this section. But if you've got access to this, that means that you know me, and you can reach me at vince@listingstoleads.com. And so, if the answer isn't there on support, email me or use our support page here, and we'll get you moving as quickly as possible. Thanks a lot for looking at this. Let me know what you think, and take care. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.